A drone lifts over Hawa Mahal as Jaipur yawns awake. The palace glows pink, gold. Slender windows catch the new sun. The city breathes. A thin mist lifts from lanes. Bells sound from a nearby temple. A vendor lights a kettle of tea. The air smells of fried dough, spices. You feel the day begin. The palace looks like lace. The shadows fall soft across carved stone. Windows repeat in gentle rhythm. Light moves through each jali. A warm hush holds the street below. Early carts roll slowly. Women sweep thresholds with practiced hands. Voices are low and sure. The morning feels regal and ordinary at once. From above, rows of pink houses fan out. Rooftops hold a scatter of pots, clothes. The city greets the sun with small, steady gestures. Jaipur wears its color with pride. The pink began as a ceremonial welcome. A ruler wanted his city to look hospitable and strong. The hue became identity. It warmed stone and street alike. Over time, the pink became legend. It turned ordinary walls into a royal skin. The city learned to glow. The color anchors memory and mood. Walk a street and the pink shifts. Under noon, it is blunt and bright. In shade, it becomes muted and soft. At dusk, it deepens into sangria and rust. The play of light makes the color alive. Pink meets ochre, pink meets indigo, pink meets green. Every intersection is a new painting. The city never looks the same twice. The pink keeps surprising. Kings shaped much of what you see. They invited architects. They invited artists. They built palaces, gardens, walls, and ordered gates. Their names echo in stone and tile. Palaces rise, painted halls, carved beams. Courtyards breathe with shade and hold fountains, pigeons. Walls hold murals showing kings and seasons. Each room, rhythm of line, rhythm of color. Mirrors catch light and multiply it. Balconies look out like patient faces. The air inside tastes of sandal, of incense. The buildings feel lived in and ceremonial. Amber Fort dominates a hill like a storybook presence. It towers over the plains in red, in gold. Giant gates open into long courtyards. Elephants once climbed these ramps in procession. Today, visitors still climb to stand where kings stood. The fort watches the city below. It keeps storms at bay. It keeps suns at bay. The stones keep secrets of war, of romance. From its terraces, the skyline becomes a map of memory. Nahargarh sits further on a ridge, looks down with quiet command, its walls tracing the ridge like a crown. The fort is a place to breathe. Wind comes sharp and cool. The view rewards slow sitting, soft speech. Forts and palaces are not just for show. Many hold living traditions. The old stones receive pilgrim and passerby. Each step inside is a step into a long chapter. Markets, crafts and makers come alive. Markets in Jaipur are loud and bright. Stalls crowd narrow lanes. Cloth waves like flags overhead. Jewelry sets in small glass cases and gleams. Spices stack in conical heaps and perfume the air. Pottery lines shelves in soft rounds. The market is a moving painting. Every turn shows a new color. The bustle feels generous, not frantic. Artisans work with hands that remember. Wooden blocks are dipped. Block printers press repeating motifs on cloth, stamping in a steady rhythm. The prints come alive in blue, marigold, crimson. Jewelers file metal with slow precision. They set stones into rings and bracelets. Potters spin clay into bowls and lamps. Each maker keeps a line of craft through family time. Silversmiths, stonecutters. They tap and polish all afternoon. Soft percussion under a sunlit sky. Lacquer artists paint bangles. Carpets are woven by focused hands. Small shops display puppets, toys, painted boxes. The crafts are tactile and earnest. You want to touch and you are allowed to ask how. Markets are social theatres. Shopkeepers call with a friendly tone. Barter happens with laughter. Tea is offered. A bargain becomes a shared moment. Food, smell and street life. Food, smell, street life. The smell of food ties the city together. Lanes fill with smoke, spice, frying oil pops, sugar caramelizers. Dal bati churma appears steaming, round. The bati crack as you break them. Thick dal clings to the spoon. Churma melts sweet, grainy. Together they feel like home in a bowl. Simple, royal. Street stalls serve quick, bright food at any hour. Samosas snap, spill spicy potatoes. Kachoris puff, fill with lentils. Chai steams in tiny glasses, sweet, tannic. Giva laddu sit in trays. They glitter with ghee, nuts. The food invites sharing and conversation. Eating here is as much about meeting as tasting. You will smell cardamom, cumin. You will feel dough under your fingertips. You will taste smokiness, saffron. Meals are layered with texture and story. Vendors smile and tuck a hot bite into a paper cone for you. A cook remembers a grandmother's pinch of spice. Food connects eras and families. Memory and map in your mouth. Evening markets change tone with light. Lamps flicker on. The smell grows deeper. People settle at low tables and talk. Plates pass. Laughter rises. The city sighs. Dining in Jaipur is public and warm. People, music, and rituals. The people of Jaipur move with steady grace. Shopkeepers wear colors that match their wares. Women braid hair and thread bright scarves. Men tuck turbans with practiced hands. Children run games in sunlit alleys. Old men sit and trade stories under shade. The city's faces are many and open. You sense a deep rhythm in daily life. It makes the place feel lived in and kind. Music threads through markets. Music threads through palaces. A sarangi plays soft in an alley. Drums gather crowds. Folk singers hold long notes that tell small epics. Melodies ride the evening air like kites. Music links work and ritual. It frames ceremonies. It wakes readers of dawn. Evening aarti gathers the faithful. Festivals flood the streets. Weddings are long, bright, noisy. Lamps and garlands shape the light. Rituals live in ordinary acts. Tea before work, sweeping thresholds, small courtesies. People also make new choices, blending old motifs with modern design. A tailor fits an ancient cut. A jeweler pairs back for urban taste. Students study tech beside elders. The city carries both tradition and invention, hopeful and rooted. You see continuity and change walking side by side. Sunset from Amber and Nahargarh. Sunset gathers on the hills above Jaipur. The sky starts blue, then becomes a soft fire. Amber Fort takes the light and holds it. Walls burn in orange, then burn soot dark, then catch gold. Tourists hush as the view opens. Local families spread rugs. They eat together. The city below becomes a scatter of lamps. The pink of houses deepens into memory. The moment tastes like a long, soft exhale. Nahargarh gives a different watch, quiet and cool. Wind carries the last notes of a song from the city. You stand on a parapet and feel very small. The forts feel like old sentinels softened by time. Stones warm with the last day. Shadows stretching toward the plains. The sky keeps changing its mind about color. As light fades, the city's lamplight is tender. Small windows glow like promises. Distant horns and voices tuck themselves in. The smell of final meals drifts upward. Night birds call once or twice. The forts keep their gentle authority. The palace lights look like a line of candles, both royal and intimate. You leave with the sunset in your chest. Jaipur stays with you as color and sound. Dalbati Churma lingers, block prints in hand, silver in hand. Jaipur is a living museum of color and tradition, a city painted in pink and history, glowing with the heart of royal India. Royal will sits with everyday life. The past is tucked into the present. Stories of rulers live in small details. A queen's secret view, a corridor's treaty, a fete remembered. An arch recalls a dawn inspection. Even a worn step hints at ceremonial footfalls. The city keeps its narratives like old friends. You feel welcome and watched in the best way. The morning is both intimate and grand. The pink is not only paint, it is a promise kept for centuries. The city was planned and brightened for guests of state. That story floats in the dawn light. It moves between past and present with steady grace. hopeful and rooted at once. At the edge of night, Amber and Nahargarh watch the city close like a book. Jaipur, painted in pink in history, and